What have we gotten ourselves into, guys?
This is unfair. It's like choosing your
favorite kid?
favorite child, yeah.
You have a favorite child, though.
Yeah, you do. It's me. Welcome to Curiosity Public. My name, Dutch.
My name, Jules.
Dylan.
And welcome to a special event here at Curiosity Public. That's right. We are taking on the challenge that nobody asked for, but that everybody wanted.
Everybody? Like 2 people?
Everybody that likes tequila. What is the best tequila brand? Blanco.
This is unfair. This is unfair.
So we decided to take 5 of the most well-respected tequila brands that exist. I think that anybody, even on Reddit, would look at these brands and be like, you know what? Those are pretty good.
What is Reddit?
It's on the nets.
What is a Reddit?
You remember the movie The Net?
Yes.
Favorite movie?
What was it?
Praetorians.
Praetorians, right? The pie. Click on the pie.
So anyway, we picked 5 of the big name brands at random. These are all pretty well respected brands that most people would agree don't use any additives. Mm-hmm. People may have little nitpicks about their methods of production, but they're all well respected. And we've got kind of price ranges from like $20 up to maybe like $40 to $50 on these, depending on where you get them. So we didn't really scale for price. We just wanted to pick well-known, good brands, and we wanted to put the Blancos up to each other in a head-to-head blind challenge. Because
justice is blind.
And we like to abuse ourselves for your entertainment, mostly.
We abuse our livers.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, so this is how it's going to work.
Why does Dutch sound tired already?
Well, this is
we just started the day, man.
We've done a lot of blinds, but doing a five-way blind, like head-to-head, is
always hard.
Very, very difficult.
Because it blends into one another.
It's really tough.
Like this, when it finishes, you taste this, and it's like you're tasting both, and then so on and so on and so on.
But we're taking on the challenge anyway, and we're going to do the best we can to try to determine what the best Blanco tequila is, which we're going to determine in this episode. So what do we have? What are the contenders? Number 1, we've got Arette Blanco. NOM on Arette is...
somewhere.
1109. El Tesoro, the new bottle style, which is 1139. Fortaleza, beautiful bottle. What a beautiful bottle, guys, which is 1493. G4, which is, 1570 something? 1579. And then Tequila Ocho, which is 1474.
Nice.
We're gonna crack into these. We got some glasses. One of us is gonna pour. The other is gonna label them. So we will do kind of a double blind style here. And we'll be back in a minute, and we'll taste them, and we'll see what happens.
See you soon.
Dylan's out. So we've got these poured. We've got an orange, yellow, red, green, and a blue. So Dylan seems to have moved his orange off camera, so you can't see it anymore, but that's okay. We're now going to taste them, and we're going to try to rank them. Should we just rank them?
Yeah.
In order of favorite
preference
to least favorite. And then we're going to venture guesses, even though I think this is going to be a very hard thing to guess. And the great thing is because these are all Blancos, we can't get any hints based on the color or anything like that, like we can with some scotches and things like that, or even an añejo.
Yeah.
So guys, let's get tasting.
Okay.
So we've had some time to taste. We've scored these we've ranked them, I should say, and we've ventured some guesses. You guys ready to talk about this?
Yes.
Let's roll.
All right, let's kick it off with our discussion of the Aroma. I'll go first. To me, there were 2 standouts on the Aroma: the orange and the blue. Everything else I thought was pretty good. I liked them all. I felt like both of the orange and the blue had the most kind of cooked agave to me. The green and the yellow were very neutral, and I really didn't have a favorite between them. And then the red one was earthier. A little earthier. And on the nose, I don't know that I really had a favorite. I would probably give a slight edge to the orange, but that's kind of where I came down on nose.
All right, so my experience was, so when I immediately went through the line, I just wrote purest agave for blue, green more pepper spice end, red another pure agave, yellow something really different on the nose for me. I was even in fact getting like bubblegum, which was weird. But then on orange, agave as well, and that's how I just discerned. Favorite though.
Which is your favorite though? Yeah.
Favorite being the blue.
Okay, so that was my second favorite.
Okay. So I thought the standout in terms of the aroma, orange and blue.
I agree.
Let me just kind of go down the list. I usually go this way, but since you went this way, I'll do that same. The blue, I felt like this had the most clean agave, slightly younger aroma. And it was just very straightforward.
Yeah.
And nothing off-putting.
Clean, very clean.
Very
to me.
clean.
They were all actually quite clean, I would
right.
say, overall.
Yeah.
Unlike Dutch, I thought the green actually had the earthy aroma. It had a little bit of that mineral type of aroma. This one, the red, I felt like it was very savory, and it had like almost like a very subtle vinegar, almost sour type of aroma there.
Yeah, okay.
The yellow, I felt like it's very fruit forward. Like it has agave, but then there was like this summer fruit component that's very, very, very distinct amongst all five. And then the orange had, what I would imagine very slowly cooked agave.
Yes.
The kind of the
Completely agree.
aroma, if you were next to the cooking process and you're smelling that, it's just like it brings you back to that.
Totally with you.
Out of the five, I would say hands down the orange was my favorite. Orange was definitely my favorite.
nose.
Favorite nose, agreed. And what was your favorite? Yours was the blue. Which was my second favorite nose.
Right.
Yeah, and same thing with me. Second
Second favorite. Okay.
Yeah.
So hey, we're on the
place.
same wheelhouse here on the
Spectrum so
nose
far.
for the most part. Let's move on and discuss the palate, and then we'll reveal our favorites, and then we'll rank them and guess them after that. Okay, so going which way are we going? Orange, blue to orange.
I went
Blue to orange.
All right, so blue. On the palate, it was pretty clean. I got a really nice crisp. The body of this one really kind of stood out for me on the palate.
Yeah.
I really liked the body of it. It was a little fruity. I really enjoyed it. The green one was sweet and earthy to me. The red one was vegetal and more earthy. So it was like vegetal and earthy versus sweet and earthy. The yellow was sweet. It was mellow. There was spice. There was agave. There was a fresh citrus thing. But it was almost too chaotic at the end of the day. But there was a lot of things going on. And then the orange was just rich, cooked agave. It was what I wanted in a Blanco.
Right, that's exactly right. Yeah.
So I did ultimately, my nose matched my palate for the first and second place, which was orange was first for me. Let's just name our favorites and then we'll rank them and guess after that. So orange, my favorite.
Got it. So progression, with the blue, this was, so actually I'll just jump ahead. This was my favorite.
Okay. So you matched the nose as well for you.
Yeah, matched the nose. This had the most, so I agree with you on the body, but I also wrote that I was getting the most flavors, like differentiating flavors out
really?
of this.
Okay.
Yeah, compared to the others. I mean, I was getting, more of, so again, the cooked agave, I was getting vanilla, I was getting the citrus component, earth, some spice. It was just excellent.
It's really good.
Yeah. Green, it was actually, it followed the same as the nose for me, where I was getting more spice on this. So this felt more spicy. Maybe it's like the earthy, what you guys were expecting. I don't know. But I just wrote it as pepper. This one, the red was, it had a minty finish for me, and that's what was discerning. Everything else, got the cooked agave. But for yellow, I put same as what I experienced on the nose, in that I was getting like this bubblegum flavor. I don't know, bubblegum just kept coming to mind. And maybe it's like the cacophony of fruit that you guys were experiencing, don't know. And then orange, I wrote as my second fave. So it was just excellent, well-rounded, good.
Go on.
So blue, I got the most straightforward flavor profile. I mean, it's just like agave, and that's what I got, agave. And you get variations of that agave, but nothing beyond that. And so it's very clean, crisp flavor. I didn't get the kind of body that you guys had. I thought it was okay.
The heft of this one was really nice to me.
So that's blue. The green, again, mineral. It's just, I felt like I was tasting part of the earth, which is not bad. I think it really adds character. It also adds to the body, I thought. And it really has that kind of, you got minerals and there's something like a very earthy component. The red had the grain and again, just kind of this very subtle vinegary kind of little funky taste.
I read that as vegetal, like really
Vegetal, I think is okay. I think I can,
Yeah, I got minty.
You of that like very, 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 very diluted V8 almost. The yellow had this interesting, like a fermenting funk to it. And, this reminded me of, let's say, like a diluted Krugelliki almost. You get like little fermentation type of something fermenting on the palate. And then the orange is this effervescent, slow cooked agave, just like rich, just the juices of agave coming through. Ultimately, my favorite was again orange, and I think it was a
we have a winner.
We do have a winner.
It was a big difference. I thought the orange really stood out.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. So we have a clear first place. Let's go ahead and rank them and then give our guesses at the same time. Because I think we have a clear first in the orange and a clear second in the blue, right?
Yeah, I mean...
Because my blue was second for me. How about you, Dylan?
Yeah.
Blue was second for me.
Okay, so easy 1-2 there. Jules had it flipped a little bit.
Mine was swapped,
the other
1
way,
and 2.
But by majority, we'll do it that way. Let's rank the rest of them, though, as we go.
Yeah.
So for me, and we'll guess at the same time here. So I'll start with the blue. Blue was second place for me, and my guess was G4.
Whoa.
Green was third place for me, and I guessed it was arette. Red was fourth place for me, and I guessed it was tequila ocho. Yellow was fifth place, and I guessed el tesoro. And then the orange was first place, and I guessed fortaleza.
Wow.
Nice. Okay. For me, 1 was blue, and I guess that to be fortaleza. 2 is orange, and I guess that to be...
Go orange. Go the same order.
Oh, I'm sorry.
to
Go
one.
blue to green.
Okay.
Blue to orange.
Blue to orange. Okay. Green. I ranked it at 4th, and I guess that to be ocho. Red is 3rd, and I guess that to be the arette. Yellow was 5th, and I guess that to be the el tesoro as well. And then orange, 2nd place, and I guess that to be the G4.
Okay, interesting.
All right.
Dylan.
So the blue, I thought it was second place, and I guessed ocho.
Interesting.
The green, I put it as 3rd. I think this is G4. The red, I put it as 4th, and I thought it was tesoro. And the yellow, I thought it was 5th, and it's arette. That's my guess. And then the orange, I felt like it was the best, and I picked fortaleza.
Interesting. Okay, so you and I agreed on the fortaleza. So if we had to say a third place, I think it would be a mix between the green and the red because we were kind of split on those two. But clearly the fifth place was the yellow, whatever that ended up being.
Right.
I don't think it was a huge gap.
No.
I still think it was
It's a relative. It's a relative fifth place.
still a very good.
Splitting
I mean, this
hairs.
would destroy pretty much any.
I agree.
Like,
I agree. So this is really, I think, splitting hairs above, most of the chaff of the tequila stuff that's out there. All right, should we get our answers?
Of course.
Yes. All right.
Let's find out.
So what should we reveal first?
Number one.
The second place?
No, number 1.
second place.
Let's do second place first. So
number 1.
Which is what, blue?
second place was blue. So blue
My boy Blue.
was column 4, which was second place was El Tesoro.
Wow. None of us guessed that.
I've actually not had El Tesoro in a long time, so I'm pleasantly surprised by that.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
I
El
completely messed it
Tesoro,
up.
second place. Okay, first place, our winner, orange, was I'm going to double check this.
It can't be. No, it can't be.
Orange was our winner.
Yeah.
Can't be, dude. No.
Tequila Ocho.
No. No.
Winner. Right here.
No.
Tequila
That's
Ocho.
not. No.
Does not compute. Does not
Nice.
compute.
I love it.
Me
I
too.
love it.
Completely blown up.
Dylan's going to go check his work.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So the Ocho with the orange, unbelievable. Let's get the rest of them here.
Unbelievable.
The green was G4.
Wow.
Oh, I got that.
The red was Fortaleza.
Wow.
Whoa.
And then the yellow
Yeah, what was yellow?
was the arette.
Arette?
Yeah, I got that. I got 2.
Nice.
So, yeah, I don't think I got anything right.
Me too. I didn't
got
get
2.
any.
Amazing.
So I win.
Whatever. Lucky guess.
I'm kind of shocked.
I'm really shocked. Ocho.
You're checking the work?
Guess I gotta go buy Ocho.
It's right?
Of course it's right.
Of course it's
dude.
right.
We
We
don't
don't
mess
mess
up, man. And it's on camera.
Wow.
Wow.
Props to Ocho. Wow, very shocked.
Tesoro.
Wow.
Close second.
Interesting how earthy the Fortaleza came across
Yeah.
in this
Weird.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Weird. I think we did say that at one point, but I don't know why I didn't go after that, but
Very interesting. Wow.
Man,
Well,
Arette, huh?
props to El Tesoro, second place.
you know the arette.
Oh, sorry, El Tesoro was second.
Second.
The
Ocho, second, first place.
The arette, that one I got the first, like I got it right away. I put the yellow aside right away because I identified that. I knew that was arette.
Because you cheated.
I think I'm maybe most surprised about the Tesoro.
But and I remember G4 is always mineral. I remember mineral G4, and so those 2 were easy. The rest, I really thought I got the Fortaleza.
Yeah, I'm surprised it came in whatever third for me or fourth
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
I mean, again, I
It's a
think
shocker.
from
Awesome.
second, third, and fourth were very, very close for me.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think the arette is significantly cheaper than the rest of these.
Yeah.
I do think it did hold its own.
Yeah.
It was a little bit less focused. It was a little more chaotic, but
Yeah.
still a pretty tasty dram.
They're all really good.
Surprised! Oh my gosh, Tequila Ocho.
Dude,
Huge props to
Tequila
Tequila Ocho for winning. And again, we should point out this is the 2020,
Right.
2021, I think. The 2021, yeah.
Yeah, and the winner of the Ultimate Spirits competition.
El Pastizal Estate. And again, these do vary batch to batch. So, I think we have to give a little bit of a caveat here on this because the other batches will be a little different. But the El Tesoro, a very good second place runner-up for us. Great bottle.
Wow.
I'm shocked.
So good.
I'm shocked.
That's why I love these, man.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
amazing.
We had a clear winner.
A clear winner, and none of us guessed it right. That's what's the best. I love that.
Amazing. Amazing.
All right, Jules, why don't you take us out?
Tell us what you guys think in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. Either way, just let us know how you feel. Subscribe for more videos from Curiosity Public. Please consider joining as well. That will help us out. Also, Curiosity Private is our membership program here on YouTube. We are also on Patreon. We're selling t-shirts. You can get those in the link in the description. On all the major podcasts out there as well. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy.
Stay curious. The tequila's talking now because you're not making any sense.
It's done. But it was awesome. That was great.
I felt so sure that was Fortaleza.
Me too.
I really did. I didn't feel confident about any of the other ones, but I really
No,
felt
I
like
knew arette. Arette is so distinct. It's so unique. The aroma is so unique. The G4, again, the mineral. I got those too. But the Fortaleza, I thought, I don't know why, but the flavor profile I've always attributed to the cooked agave, the slow cooked agave. That's why I thought that was really, and the Ocho. I always think of Ocho as this more of a light, fruity, clean agave. Not like the earth, the richness, right?
this is definitely the best one though. The Ocho, no question.
Yeah, no question.
Wow, I am actually really impressed with that. I mean, I've always been really impressed every time I've tasted Ocho. I just didn't know how much how it would compare head to head. I've never done that before.
Competition, yeah, seriously.
You know, having it in a
Amazing.
vacuum is a very different thing.
Awesome.
Oh, this was so fun.
Awesome.
This was so much fun.
All delicious.
Humbling.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Big.